unwinded from that jump. I've been saying all day long.
Yeah, we have a doctor in the house, a nurse, an EMT. Maybe somebody who's seen a doctor show. You watch Grey's Anatomy.
I was a guest star one time.
All of a sudden, 90% of Supernatural's fans are doctors.
Yeah.
So there was a doctor in the house, and everybody was like, yeah. CPR, come here.
They seem to get acclimated. I haven't been acclimated. What are you doing? Wow.
What's happening?
He's doing drugs. He's been there 5 seconds.
Is this?
It's legal in Colorado.
What is this?
Hi, Denvercon. Thank y'all for bringing us here. We have been trying to come for a while.
Let me make this formal. Denver, Colorado, Jensen Ackles, and Jared Conrad. All yours, boys. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Robert.
Thanks, man.
Gentlemen, how it goes? Heard you killed it last night. These guys, right?
I was told to tell you about the Steelers.
Yeah.
Did you hear? Hello. Broncos not doing so well right now.
Yeah, for all of you football fans, thank you for giving up your Sunday game watching day for us.
You're welcome, Jensen. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And I'm welcome too. We hope y'all have enjoyed the season thus far. If y'all keep watching and keep telling your friends to watch, then we just might get another season. All right. Without further ado, shall we?
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Hi there. No mic? Oh, there it is.
Hi.
Yeah, we got that.
I'm Alice.
Was that a disco move? I like that. For those who didn't see,
Pointing to the screen.
she just went, hi. That was amazing. I need dance lessons.
I was just wondering what inspired you guys to become actors.
People like you. So I guess I'll start. I always, as cheesy as it sounds, I really always wanted to be an actor. Oh, come on. I love telling stories. I love hearing about other people and their lives. And I was always fascinated by people and by their experiences. And I thought it would be wonderful to be able to kind of live 1,000 lives, even though even though I only have one life. So yeah. I guess that's what kind of got me into animals.
I grew up watching a lot of movies, as you do, television with your family, and my dad is an actor in Dallas, and so I was around it a lot, and that...
I have the same reaction to hearing this.
So I was around, and it always was something that I was interested in and I liked, but there was never a moment of like, that's what I'm gonna do. It just kind of happened naturally, and the next thing I knew, I was on TV and working, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess this is what I'm gonna do. And luckily I found that very early so that I could actually start to focus on it and really get into it. And then I fell in love with it kind of on the job. So yeah, whatever, there's no one proven method or way of becoming or getting into the entertainment industry. You ask 1,000 different actors, successful actors, they're gonna have 1,000 different stories. So.
People ask me like, hey, what's your advice on getting into the business? And I'm like, win the Teen Choice Award contest to be a trophy presenter, because that's what I do. So it's totally different paths. But thank you so much for your question.
Thank
You're
you.
all.
Hi.
Hi.
My name's Tanae.
Jared. Jensen.
My question's for the both of you. I was wondering if the fact that the Men of Letters bunker is located in Lebanon, Kansas, which is actually where I'm from and where I drove from to get here.
Can we get a ride back?
I have to be there tomorrow morning, so do you mind?
Absolutely. I was just wondering if, is that related to the fact that it's the center of the U.S.? Is that why in one episode Charlie refers to it as the dead zone when she's trying to track down the boys? And if so, do you think this is the influence of Neil Gaiman's novel American Gods?
Jared?
I just got smarter. I just learned several things. It's the center of the U.S.?
Yeah, it's the geographical center of
Duh.
the continental United States.
Maybe I knew that. I bet you that is. It must be. That's what.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes. And it's also close-ish to Lawrence, so the boys are back in. And what was the novel?
It's American Gods.
American Gods.
It's an answer to a question.
Sure.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
You know what? A young fellow by the name of Eric Kripke, who
Just joined Twitter.
Oh,
you were gonna say that. I heard it and I got excited. Let me take it back. Retweet Cricky.
a young man by the name of Eric Kripke, who created Supernatural, has just joined Twitter.
No way.
Did you not know that?
No.
So maybe tweet him and ask him that question. Just a thought.
The real Crip? The real Crip?
Real quick.
The real Crip or the real Cricky? We'll find out. We'll tweet it. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, I'm Madison.
Jen.
Hi, Madison. I'm Jared. This is Jensen.
What? I'll need this.
Lately I've been thinking about how Supernatural really helped me through my depression issues, and I was wondering for you guys, if you never got on Supernatural, where do you think your life would be?
I'm sorry, if we weren't.
If you never started acting on Supernatural and didn't join the Supernatural family, where do you think your life would be?
Not sitting up here talking to you guys. So fortunately, I am. I don't know. It's Jared and I we were trying to make a living and we were hustling to get work in LA as much as we could, and as you do. I mean, we talk about it, we don't miss it, but we used to have 3 auditions in a day in Los Angeles, which means maybe one at Warner Brothers, which is in Burbank, maybe one at Sony, which is in Culver City, and maybe one in Paramount, which is in Hollywood. We pack our car in the morning and then leave and be gone all day driving around to these different meetings and auditions and stuff, just hoping that we would get a job. And that's tough when you do that day in and day out because there's a lot of rejection. But this was just kind of came along at a great time, and he and I we're actually both working on something, got pulled off, and then this happened. So it was I don't know. I'd like to think that if Supernatural had never happened, that something like this maybe would have been in the future. But don't tell me.
I hope something would have happened, but I'll say this: I'd be without the Supernatural family, which would kill me. And then a lot of Supernatural, because we've been able to play these characters and really delve into these characters who go through so much and keep fighting and get back up and pick themselves up and pick each other up. I've been able to kind of become myself and be open about who I am. And I don't know if I could have gotten there without the support from buddies and support from you guys. Thank you guys.
Put it this way, we're really glad to be here, and we're glad you're here too. Hi.
Hi, I'm Emily.
Hi.
Jared.
Excuse me, looking at my phone, I thought I'd get nervous. How do you think the show would have played out if Sam finished accusing Crowley of being a demon?
Well, I'd be dead. If Sam finished killing Crowley.
Curing.
Oh, sorry, yeah, curing Crowley. Yeah, I mean, I think it wouldn't be supernatural anymore. It'd be deep-ernatural.
The car would smell better.
Loose chesters. But it'd be emptier.
Would be empty. Along with my heart. I'm kidding.
Luckily, we don't have to figure that out. So now we get to have him around and we get to stay around for you guys.
Hi there.
Hi. I really loved the scene in the episode Baby where you guys were lying down in the back seat at night, and I was wondering, did you guys really fit in the back seat? And
Well, technically, I was not in the back seat. He was in the back seat.
And the answer is no. There's actually a shot that kind of shows the both of us laying down to go to sleep. They had the car that has its roof taken off, and they used a crane to shoot down on us, kind of get ready for bed. And you can see that I just barely kind of, a little bit of scoliosis going on in that back seat. Trying to get in there. I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, we weren't laying flat by any means.
and I was wondering, like, how was it like filming that episode? Like,
It was we knew we were taking a risk, I think.
Different.
It was different. It was so unlike. It was almost like we shot Ghostfacers, and it was. Which was awesome. It turned out awesome, but you don't. After they call cut or whatever it is, or after you drive back to where the director is and pull the memory card out so we can see what the scene looked like, you're like, did we get it? Did we have it? Okay, all right. I mean, it was weird. It felt like doing live theater almost.
Yeah, it was, well, it was unique because a lot of times, especially all the stuff, driving, it's just he and I. And normally the car is surrounded by 30 crew members, camera operators, boom operators, and lighting and grips. And so it was just us driving down the road with, a camera mounted to the dash. And we would be like, all right, well, should we just start the scene now? There's no one to yell action, there's no one to yell cut. I mean, it was really kind of a surreal kind of situation. And it's like, what do we say? It was like the inmates had taken over the prison. None of the adults were around. So
there will be some gags.
Yes. Yeah, it was really, I mean, it's nice that there's a show that trusts their actors enough to just be like, okay, here's your camera, and we're gonna go ahead and roll the camera, slate it, and bye. And we just be like, take off, go barreling down the highway, and we just start talking and start our dialogue. And that was really, and then we get to the end of the dialogue and be like, yeah, okay, I guess that was it.
There's the other way.
There's the other way. There it is. There's the other way. yeah, there'll be a lot of moments like that for sure. But yeah, we hope you enjoyed it. We love it. The cinematography was awesome. Yeah, for basically guesswork, because they would set the frame and then we'd take off and they'd be like, okay, I hope the lights held up and I hope the shadow of the sun was moving. So the fact that they were able to keep the continuity of the lighting and everything as well as, it's a testament to how great the crew is.
Hi, my name's Liz, and she stole my question. Yes. I just got to tell you, watching that episode, it was fantastic. I laughed the whole way through because it was so ridiculous. It was like watching Zombieland, really. It just things would come in through the back window screen and out through the back window screen, and it was
Windshield wiper head.
just putting a head in a cooler in the back seat. It was so funny. So I was going to ask you guys what it was like to film it, but I hope you consider doing more like it because it was unusual and it was great.
Well, now that we know how to shoot that way, because that was really the biggest hurdle, was figuring out how we were going to mount the biggest time taker wasn't lighting, which usually it is. It's getting all the lights in the right place. It was mounting the camera to the car so it wouldn't fall off. And that took a lot of rigging and a lot of engineering. And I think there was a learning curve there because we'd never really done this before. So they were kind of learning as they went. But now that we've done an entire episode like that, I think that we should see more stuff like that peppered into the rest of the show.
It's actually the first episode that we've aired that I've watched and then gone back and rewatched just for the joy of it within a week. It was so funny because we were watching it. We watched it as a cast and crew at lunch because we were going to be filming during the airing of it. And we all sat there laughing hysterically. And he's like stomping people in the back seat. It was so brutal, but it was like a zombie movie. We were like, a few laugh out loud moments.
Alright, oh, that's nice.
I do that all the time. No, there we are.
I gotta set the tone. Alright, I was wondering if anything could have prepared you before Supernatural to understand what has become Supernatural now, if that makes any sense. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. The short answer is no. God, I have no idea what this will become. Even from our end, even not taking into account how amazing it is for any show to go 11 years, how rare it becomes. But met some of my best friends on the show, met my wife on the show. Being a father during the show. It's so many huge life moments that Supernatural has encapsulated. I have no idea what life is going to be like without Supernatural.
We can bring your phone, that's fine.
I'm saying I don't know what it's going to be like.
Let's not find out.
Well, that's up to y'all to spread the word.
I'm pretty sure that this will be a part of our lives for the rest of our lives. The show might not continue for the rest of our lives, but I think what this has become will be with us forever. I would say, just in terms of your question, I don't think there's any way that we could have known what this would have been. Look, he and I were excited about the pilot and having a job, and we're like, hey, this is pretty good. We might actually get picked up for a season.
We didn't even really want to season it first. Remember, we were hoping for at least 9 or 12 episodes.
Oh yeah, and then we started getting, and the shows kept kind of, getting better, and the characters, and the writing just started really kind of unraveling, peeling back the layers. And I remember hey, we might get picked up for another season. Wouldn't that be amazing? Here we are, 10 and a half years later. I will say that I think that he and I got exposed to the entertainment industry just the right amount to where we were able to ride this wave and navigate it the way we have. You know, he was on a hit show where he was able to witness, you know, the two leads and how they navigated that fame or whatever, you know. And I've been on several TV series that I've been able to look at the leads and see how they handle themselves with fans or with, you know, whatever, or with crew, or how they handle themselves on set. And so I think there was enough exposure to being on set, and I think he and I both knew how we wanted to be and the kind of set we wanted to have, as opposed to maybe some of the sets that, you know, are out there or that we were a part of. And I think that really kind of gave us a nice base and foundation to build what this has become. But there's no way we thought it would have ever built to this level. So thank you guys.
My name is Eleanor.
Jared. Still Jensen.
Nice.
Hi, Eleanor.
My question is, what do you think would happen if they pulled an opposite of the French mistake, where they did something with you and Jensen, or you guys, instead of Sam and Dean? Like,
when it was Jared and Jensen instead of Sam and Dean?
Yeah.
When it was Jared and Jensen in Supernatural World, as opposed to Supernatural from Jared and Jensen.
That's all.
So instead of being sandwiches from Dean Winchester shoved into reality, what if they did? Jensen and Jared.
A day in
I
the
guess that must be
life.
like watching us film. The air is too thin up here. It'd be this, basically. It'd be watching, because I guess we're Jared and Jensen. Right? Yeah, oh yeah.
Did you know that where the bunker is the center of the United States?
Did you know mountains are like volcanoes? They're just mountains.
You got that wrong. Volcanoes are like mountains.
It's true too.
They are volcanoes.
I reversed it. I did the reverse French mistake. You'd see a lot of laughter, at least. I think Sam and Dean go through some pretty harsh stuff. I think Jared and Jensen get to laugh a lot, so maybe it'd be fun to see. Thanks.
And I think that's just called the gag reel. Hey.
Hi, my name is James. On the show, Sam and Dean do a lot of research for cases and whatnot on a website called Search the Web. So I actually happen to work for Google, and I was actually just wondering what the backstory was to that and why you guys...
I think y'all tried to sue us.
No. I was just curious about the backstory, if there was one, as to why that was chosen versus something real.
Yeah, I think it becomes a money issue.
Licensing thing.
Licensing issue. And I think it's also, not that Google would have problems with us using Google on Supernatural, but I think when we'd be Googling like how to burn a vampire or like how to chop off somebody's head, it could be like a conflict of interest, right? If we're Googling like axe murders.
Well, also then, do we stay legitimate and actually pull up what Google would pull up, so that people in the audience be like, well, wait a minute, that's not what happens when I type it into Google. Because we need to pull up whatever's going to help the story. So we need to pull up the article that they made, and you know. So
it would be fun to have that kind of deal and mess with Google. Hey Google, we're airing a show in 3 days. Now listen, we Google how to kill a vampire, but what comes up is actually a picture of Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that they just, you know, that they stay away from just for that purpose. Names of characters.
That's Bobby Singer.
Bobby Singer was actually going to be named something else. I forget what the name was, but
Bobby Manners, that's right.
Well, and there happened to be an actor, a real person named that. And if they wanted to, they could file a suit. You'd have to get his approval, or if you didn't, then he could actually come at you with a lawsuit. I don't know how. And the reason that they went with Bobby Singer was because Bob Singer is on our show, so they obviously have approval. So there's a lot of things that standards and practices just want us to steer away from, and I'm sure that was one of those deals.
Thank you for Google. Between that and Supernatural Wiki, I get all of the information I need. Yes.
Hi, my name's Tabitha. We know Jared's been trying to get the not loose chesters to catch on.
Wait a second, what's that supposed to mean? It just caught on. It's on his shirt. It's on his shirt, dude.
If it catches on enough, and it goes on the show, we all know Dean is the funnier brother.
Yeah, funnier looking, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Sam's the serious brother. It's okay.
Seriously, awesome.
If it catches on enough, would it be so? Would it be so when the writers actually put in for Dean to say? And would Jensen actually be willing to say it?
What?
If it made it in there, if it got popular enough, would the writers actually put in Dean saying, not the loose chesters?
Probably.
Bro, yeah. I'm sure Robbie would. I'm sure Robbie.
Work on that.
Are you campaigning for Jared now?
For us. I'm not the only
loose
Winchester. Amen. Because we're not the loose. Because Sam would be like, you're an idiot. There are a few good you're an idiot moments in the upcoming episodes. There's some funny.
Hey.
I'm Mark Jensen. A few years ago, you were in a movie called Under the Red Hood. You did the voice of Jason Todd. And I'm wondering, would you be willing to play a live-action Jason Todd in a movie?
And right now.
Yes, right now.
Yeah, somebody had a Red Hood helmet. Yeah. Do you have that? You still have that? Hold that up. Look at this thing.
It's badass.
That's awesome. And yeah, to answer your question, absolutely. We just have to sit by and watch. There's a lot of production that happens in Vancouver, and one production in particular was filming by us. And Jared and I just sat there and we were like, it was Deadpool. They closed down a huge street and they had like huge stunt sequences, like people like on wires, like catapulting across the freeway, and it was like, I want to do that. So there he goes. And there he goes again. And it's not Ryan Reynolds, I don't know what it is. No, it probably was. But yeah, to answer your question, I'd love it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to borrow that helmet over there.
Hello, my name is Deanna.
Hi, Deanna.
I have always wondered if you two gentlemen like to enjoy whiskey like your characters, and if so, what is your favorite whiskey?
Yes, and my favorite is the liquid kind. That's a trick question because there are several kinds of whiskey. I think Lubinsky is the best. Lubinsky, that's our whiskey on the show. So our prop girl's named Robin, and so we call her nickname on set is Binsky, though I call her Robin because she's Russian. So we call her Binsky, and so they made is it the whiskey? It was
Robin, and we started calling her Robinsky. And then it was just Batinsky.
Yeah. So it's Levinsky.
So now the whiskey bottles that the guys have been drinking for I don't know what, 8 seasons now? If you look at the label, it says Levinsky on it.
Levinsky. There's a little behind the scenes stuff. I think
fun fact for you.
The best hashtag.
You had to go and ruin it with the hashtag name. Sorry. Stop. Give me a break.
I think the best bourbon, as far as you can find, is called Blanton's. I love it. Kind of hard to find. And then what, like for Scotch, what do we like? Some peaty stuff, like a lot bull or something like that.
Old Crow.
Old Crow. We just, we dig it. We'll at the end of the day, sometimes we'll have some in our trailer and just kind of wash away the earlier days.
Fairly certain at the end of the day today, we'll be sharing it.
Yes.
A small tumbler of whiskey. Commemorate a nice day with our family. Thank you.
I like that question.
I'm Sam.
Hi, I'm Sam.
Yeah, I'm not lying. I swear, I have an ID.
Cliff, how removed?
My question is, if you could redo any episode, what would it be and why?
I would love. No, I love that. I love it. No, I wouldn't. I don't ever want to do bugs again.
That would be like number 220 on the list of episodes I want to do.
I would love to redo the pilot. Not because I thought the pilot's bad, but I would just love to go relive it. Like, relive that story, knowing about Sam now, what I know, I wish I had known about Sam then. I feel like those earlier episodes, the pilot was so cool, and it was a, 18-day shoot? Like, we really kind of got into it, got into the characters, and got into the lore, and it was so seminal. I mean, obviously it was our pilot. So I think the pilot is what sticks out. It's pilot or swan song. We just shot redone. Yeah, that needs to live in infamy. We just shot in the parking lot where Eye of the Tiger happened. We were all like, huh, oh yeah. So